It is time for our first of two Gatorade Duel races here in the Mountain Dew Race Series Season 4. And these are the drivers that qualified, odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, etc., all the way back to 41st. The pole sitter in this race, as we're looking right now, on Jacob Bell in the 40. I'll fix this real quick. Jacob Bell qualified on the pole in the private qualifying session. And so Jacob Bell, if you are watching, you will be on the pole regardless of where you finish in this race, because the front row is locked up already. So if you're not in this race, you're in Gatorade Duel Race number 2, which will happen tomorrow, Friday, April 13th. So 21 cars in each Gatorade Duel. So regardless of where the 40 car finishes of Jacob Bell and the second place qualifier, which will be revealed tomorrow, regardless of where they qualify, they will still be on the front row regardless. So Jacob Bell, if you finish last in this race, you'll still start on the pole. But if you do wreck, then there's a possibility you have to start in the back. So hopefully just don't wreck. But the field is getting ready to roll, and we'll have the starting lineup rolling for you guys as soon as the field starts going. The Chevy Camaro pace car leads the field of 21 cars, and then they are off, and you can see your car right there. But we're getting ready to see the starting lineup for Gatorade Duel Race number 1 here at the Daytona International Speedway. Stay tuned for the starting grid and the start of the race. So there's your starting lineup for the first Gatorade Duel Race. We have Jacob Bell, the rookie, on the pole. We actually have a front row of rookies. The 74, Ryan Juke, who had a great performance in the Budweiser shootout, got into the raffle. He is going to start on the front row with him. Ryan qualified 3rd originally, but the only way he can keep that spot is if he wins this race or Jacob Bell wins the race and he finishes 2nd. So Ryan Juke has to finish up in the top 2 or something, even start in the top 5 still like he originally qualified. With Jacob Bell and Ryan Juke, Toyota front row, lead the field down to the green flag. We're going racing here. 30 laps of racing here in Gatorade Duel Race number 1. The odd qualifying drivers in this one, the even qualified number drivers will be in tomorrow's race. If you're not in this race right now, don't freak out. You're in the race tomorrow if you're not in it today. Jacob Bell, right off the bat, he has to have a great feeling starting off with his teammate right behind him, John Dawson in the 56. They're already going 3 wide back there. The 6th car got kicked up. Or no, excuse me, that's the 17. That's Jeremy Britt. And if I say anybody's name wrong or anything like that, just bear with me. It's early in the season still. Jacob Bell looks like they're going to the top. His teammate ditched him. John Dawson goes down the middle. Oops, sorry. And James McLeod's going to take the point. James McLeod had a disappointing outing in the Budweiser shootout. Broke part of the engine, the header, I believe. And his race was over. Oh, we got a wreck! Oh, no! Oh, way too early to have this happen. Oh, no. I practiced this twice and didn't have a wreck until like almost the end of the race. Jeremy Britt was involved. Mike Becker. Ryan Juke. Soren Tahari. Tim Freilich. Seth Cole. I don't know if Red Bell got a piece of it. Wow. I practiced this twice to see how the racing would be, and they did not wreck until about at least after lap 15, and they wrecked on lap 1. And like I said, if people drop out of the race, if they do, more than likely they're going to stay where they are. But if they wreck out of these races, in the dual races, then they're going to start in the back regardless. They're going to have to go to a backup car. We will check that out later on. We're going back up to the front. And we're in my series of this one. Mopar Nationwide Series has them, but not the Mountain Dew Race Series. That's what I like about the series difference. And Adrian Becker is in the lead. If I said that right. Okay. Adrian Becker in the 42 that Haviland Dodge leading right now. There's the Budweiser shootout winner, Taylor Orndorff in the 91. He's sticking up there at the front. Try to stick around until the end. There's the pole sitter and the Daytona 500 pole sitter to be Jacob Bell. He has help from Alexander Dawson. And by the way, if your name is shortened in the starting lineup like Alexander Dawson was, it's because it wouldn't fit no matter what I did. I had a certain font, so I didn't want to fix it, so I just abbreviated some people's names. Like Alexander Dawson just says Alex Dawson, but Matthew Rodriguez is Matt Rodriguez, but they know who they are, so. I don't think okay, Ryan Duke has dropped out of the race. He will start 41st in the race for the Daytona 500. Here comes Jeremy Britt to the pit road. Sorry, I have a 6 paint scheme just like that. I forgot the 6 car doesn't even have that paint scheme on right now. It'll switch on to it later on. 17 will have a different paint scheme throughout the season, but Jeremy Britt's coming to pit road. See if he drops out of the race here. Jeremy Britt comes to pit road. Looks like he's just going to repair some damage. And there is a possibility a pit stop will be needed right at the end of this race, so keep an eye on that too. There'll be some surprises. Go back to the field. We still have a 14 car battle for the lead, or up in the front pack out of the 21 cars. We have 7 of them not up here. Bringing up the rear of this front pack is Matt Wells, the rookie in the 97, replacing Michael Cosby. He's going to try to get see what he can do. Uh-oh. We've got another 4 wide. No, we don't. Jacob Bell is pinching up there against Sean Henley, the rookie in the 3 car this season. His debut in the series. First time ever he's been in my series. Driving the famous number 3. It's still a very good wrench car. Oops. There's Jessica Lawrence driving the $20 General Toyota. New driver as well. Go up a little bit. If I can click the right key. There's Randy Carpenter, the last points race winner in the Mountain Race Series at Daytona. Won last year's Coke 0400. Pushing James Qualls straight ahead of him in the 6th. There's Jack Richards, the defending Mountain Race Series champions up here. Dawson pushing him. He's in the Dawson sandwich up there between Alex and John, excuse me there. Jessica Miller in the 23 has been strong. She's been quiet. She's trying to make some noise right off the bat. Last year with Morgan Carpenter, the 23 car was very strong. At the end of the season, can Jessica Miller keep the tradition going to get that car up there?Maybe she could be a threat for Rookie of the Year. There's a lot of rookies out there competing for it. Uh-oh, something's wrong with the 97. Matt Wells is coming to pit road. This is only on lap. This is going to only be lap 7. Something must be. He might have had a tire issue on the 97. So many people's misfortunes happening. We'll see what happens to Matt Wells here. Goes to his pit stall. And I don't know what it was. He's just sitting on pit road. We'll get back to him in a second. There's Red Bell. She's in 14th now, but she's by herself. She's gonna have to hope for a big wreck up there, I guess. And with Sean Henley's losing the draft, I don't know what happened to him. He's gonna lose the draft definitely. It looks like. Go back up here, and another new driver up here in the front. That 78 car quietly up there in the middle, right there. Brody Banta, the rookie, driving the 78 car, the Furniture Row racing car. He's up there getting his feet wet in the series, trying to make an impression. He's going to be another serious threat for the Rookie of the Year honors. And they're coming up on slow cars already. The 17 and the 43 are right here. There goes Adrian Becker up on the high side. They're going to be able to clear him. Uh-oh. Log jam. This could be a problem for the leaders. They're going to be slicing. And John Dawson's in the best spot down there on the bottom. This is exactly what Sean Henley wanted. Okay, now he's going to be able to catch up. Oh, and they're getting hung up on the high side big time. Miles hung behind the 43. Oh, he's trying to get out of the way. He can't get out of the way. Neither can the 17. Oh, and Sean Henley's coming off the pace. What's wrong with the 3? Sean Henley's going to pit road. It's really weird how the 97 pitted last lap, and now Sean Henley's pitting this lap. I wonder if something happened between those two. And the 97 has not left pit road. I don't know what happened to Matt Wells. I'm thinking a possibility that maybe they're getting together, possibly. Now Sean's going to go to his pit stall, so what's the 3 car going to do here? Now he's going to sit on pit road. Not sure about that. I don't know what it is. There's Seth Cole and Tim Graylick. They're drafting together. They're 15th and 16th right now. There's Soren Tahari with damage to his 9 car, the new driver this year. Another rookie. He's in 17th. And here's the field right here. And there goes Sean. He's off pit road. The 97 still hasn't left, but tough break for Sean Henley. I don't know what happened. Here's the field up here again. They're not completely separated. They're getting ready to catch Soren Tahari, but John Dawson finds himself leading. And he has family member behind him, Alexander Dawson, right behind him. There's Sean on the bottom right there. Sean's coming back onto the track. And they're going to catch that 9 car. We still have a good field size of cars. They're going low to avoid the 9. Somebody's not going to be able to get away from that car, and it looks like it's going to be the 23, unfortunately. Jessica Miller got hung up behind this 9. Ooh! Now the 9 can't get out of the way. Jack Richards got hung up behind. They're hung up behind the 9 car. It's going to make it very, very bad. They can't get around her, or get around him. Excuse me. The 42 car, Adrian Becker, was just leading the race, and she got dropped all the way back here. She got hung up earlier. She's trying to work her way back up. There's Jacob Bell. He's sticking around. He's pushing James McLeod. Now Brody Banta and James Walls are trying to work together on the high side. Ooh! Jack Richards just got into the back of Soren Tahari, and he's not happy with that 9 car at all. Wants him to get out of the way. Now the field looks like got a couple of different size fields. And Matt Wells still has not came back onto the track. Looks like he's going to be finishing 20th unless he gets back out there and there's a big wreck. But right now, Ryan Juke's the only car out of the race, and that's unfortunate for him because he qualified 3rd originally. Now he's going to end up starting in the rear of the field regardless for the Daytona 500, which is coming up this weekend. Alexander Dawson, the last winner we had in the Mountain Dew Racing Series, he won at Homestead. He had 3 wins last year. Looking to try to win this race, try to get himself a 3rd place starting spot. This is what the win's for, 3rd place in this race and then 4th place starting spot in the other one. Jessica Lawrence is trying to block Randy Carpenter, but Randy's the veteran. He knows how to get around this track, former winner here. Taylor Orndorff knows how to also. He's a 2-time defending. He won the other night at the Daytona race for the Budweiser Shootout. He is a 2-time defending Budweiser Shootout winner now. He's won it 2 years in a row. Last season and this season. So Taylor Orndorff knows how to get around here too, and he is up here battling among the front cars still. That's pretty impressive right now. There's James McLeod looking for a new start with this Hendrick Motorsports 25 team. Left the 83 team, the Red Bull Racing team. He's the only team he's known his whole career. He finally left the team after 3 seasons, and now James McLeod's in a new place now. Let's see what he can do now. And he's going to go up there and try to break up the Dawson family members. Alexander Dawson went to block, couldn't do it. James McLeod will get under him for 2nd. He kicks the Castro Syntex car up the track. James McLeod's going to take 2nd spot, but maybe not for long. Taylor Orndorff's trying to switch lanes back there. Jack Richards back there hanging on barely, as John Dawson continues to lead in the 56 Napa filtered Toyota Camry. One around to see if anything's going on. Jim Freilich and Seth Kohler still drafting back here. They're up the street. They're not that far off pace, so I don't know if they're going to catch these two, especially since they're drafting. Red Bell is by herself. There's Matt Wells still on pit road. And here's Mike Becker and Jeremy Britt. They're still together. I don't know if the leaders will catch them again. That made a big mess there. Sean Henley. Sean, I believe, is 1 lap down. He's 1 lap down in 17th, but he's about to catch Soren Tahari. That'll be for 16th, so that'll be another row up. That could be huge. You never know. And the 42 car is taking the lead back. Adrian Becker has a strong Haviland Dodge today for sure. We have a lot of rookies up there. But here comes another veteran. The man that won 3 races last year in the 28 car, James Qualls, moves over to the 6th this year to replace John Acosta. James Qualls is going to try to do it again this year, try to get some wins, try to make the chase for the 2nd year in a row. I know he would love to win at Daytona. He has a good chance to try to win the dual race and get him a good starting spot. Oh, now Taylor Orndorff got kicked to the high side. He's all by himself. That 91 car, I believe that's the same car I heard that he drove in the Budweiser Shootout. So maybe he's just waiting around this time by as they cross the line. This Gatorade dual race is halfway over. Adrian Becker is leading at halfway. Jack Richards getting behind his teammate Randy Carpenter. He's trying to. Jacob Bell going to let him. Doesn't look like it. Oh, we got 4 wide. Jack Richards, Jacob Bell. Get together. Oh, and they collect the... Oh, another wreck. Jack Richards, the defending champions in a wreck. Jessica Miller. Taylor Orndorff got a piece of it. I believe, and then Jacob Bell, I don't know who else got a piece of it. That separated the field once again. Jacob Bell actually continued on. I don't know who else has damage. Might Simon Alexander Dawson. Taylor Orndorff with damage. Jack Richards. There's Jessica Miller was having such a great run. And all this happened. But while the field is separated, let's go back and check out the 2 wrecks that's happened so far in this race. Let's go back to the first lap incident, and then we'll go back to the one that just happened momentarily ago. Alright, here's what happened just a lap ago. We'll check this one first. Jack Richards, he pokes up a little bit. Jacob Bell did not give him room to come back down. But 4 wide right here, James Qualls and Brody Banta up high. Jacob Bell might have slid up into him. Not sure. And they hooked into each other. And then he gets hooked there. Bell continues on. Jessica Miller nowhere to go. Oh, and Brody Banta was the other car that got a piece of it. He got the wall hard. Taylor Orndorff. Banta kept going, but I didn't see the damage he got. But that looks like what's happening there. That's a tough break for those guys and gals. Now let's go back to lap 1 and see what happened. Now right here at this point they're 3 wide. This is back on the opening lap, getting ready to cross the line for the first time. Looks like the 9 car is going to try to go up and switch lanes. That's Soren Tahari. Man, he's one of those drivers been on thin ice with Sam and Oscar in a bunch of series lately. And he's going to get down here in front of the 6 of James Qualls. He comes up. Uh-oh. Looks like Ryan Juke's going to get a little bit of a tap right here from the 9. He does. The 9 car hooked him. The 9 car had problems in the Bud Shootout also getting into people. Goes down and collects Jeremy Brett. There's Sean Henley getting damage. He got hit. And that's when they go on the wall. Jeremy Brett. Ryan Juke goes up right at the wall. Soren Tahari gets a piece of it. 43. Mike Becker, Seth Cole. I believe everybody else avoided. Did the 97 get a piece of that? I think that's when the 97 got hit. Well, maybe not. Hold on. No, the 97 avoided. But that, I've heard the name Soren Tahari and Sam and Oscar causing wrecks a lot lately. All over the place. I don't know. It just continues, it seems like. I don't know why. They just have this jinx on them or something. I don't know. Soren Tahari just caused a big wreck right there. But that's what happened to lap 1, and let's go back to live action now. Alright, we're back, and we're working lap 17 to 30. We have a 4-car breakaway at the front of the field with a Dodge, 2 Toyotas, and a Ford. Adrian Becker, the rookie, is leading. Randy Carpenter is in 2nd, John Dawson 3rd, James Qualls is 4th, and then we go back to the 2nd pack that includes pole sitter, Daytona 500 pole sitter. Jacob Bell is in 5th, Jessica Lawrence is 6th, Alexander Dawson is 7th, James McLeod is 8th. Brody Banta with some damage is 9th. He's trying to hang on. I don't know. I think his car is damaged. And then 10th place is Taylor Orndorff, and he's still out there. There's Jack Richards in 11th. 12th is Red Bell. 13th is Seth Cole. 14th is Tim Freilich. Don't know who's 15th. Uh, 15th. Oh, that was Jessica. Yeah, it was Jessica Miller. She just dropped out of the race, so she's gonna finish deep in the field. I think she's gonna finish 19th. And Matt Weldon come back on the track. There goes Jeremy Brett. He's working with Red Bell. Red Bell finally found a partner to work with. I don't know if the 17 is gonna be that fast though. Go back up now. Not very sure if that second group's gonna catch this front 4 cars. There's the front field. Let's see from this view. There's the first 4. And here comes the second 4. Brody Banta's car apparently is damaged too severely to keep up. He's going to try to hang on to a top 10 run. He's losing the draft, but he has nothing to really worry about because the other cars are slower behind him, so he just needs to ride it out, I guess. They're 3 wide for second, and Adrian Becker's trying to get away. James Qualls, Randy Carpenter, and John Dawson are racing it out, and she's just pulling away. Don't really think that's very common in a restrictor plate race for one car just to pull away, but they're racing hard behind there. Don't know why. They still got 11 laps to go. Next time by we'll have 10 laps, and you probably turn into a shootout. I'm still not convinced they're going to catch these 2 cars. Seth Cole and Tim Freilich are still holding their ground and everything. They're still pretty fast. They're not really off the pace. They got minimal damage from that lap 1 incident. Actually, I don't even know if Fralick got that much. I know Seth Cole got a piece, but I don't even remember 36 was in it. Anyway, here's Mike Becker and Jeremy Britt. They're battling for 18th. Seth Cole and Tim Fralick, they're 13th and 14th. They could shuffle it out maybe. Red Bell in 12th. Soren Tahari is now back here with Jack Richards. They both have caught up together. I think Richards is going to lose that spot. They're not on the same lap though, so Richards doesn't have to worry about losing the spot. Taylor Orndorff right here in 10th. There's Sean Henley, he's up to 15th now. Matt Wells still not came back out. Brody Banta's fallen off the pace. He hit the wall pretty hard. He's lost his front four big time. Dang. Alexander Dawson, James McLeod, Jessica Lawrence, and Jacob Bell, they're not really working together to try to catch that front group. Now they're single file up here now, so this will make it impossible for them to catch up. They still have 10, well, it's going to be this time by 9 to go for them to try to catch up. Adrian Becker has been the dominant car in this field. She's put on one heck of a show. Staying up front, leading a lot of laps. This is her actual first official kind of race in the Mountain Dew Race Series. She did not participate in the Budweiser shootout. She did not get into the raffle. She didn't get in at all. So this is the first time out there racing with these guys and gals. And she's going to make the most of it. She's made a very good first impression, it looks like, so far. But there is still about 8.5 laps to go. But John Dawson is going to move the rookie out of the way and going to take the lead. But those slow cars could play a factor here. Jeremy Britt and Mike Becker. And they are going to catch Tim Fralick and Seth Cole. I'm surprised. Oh, and John Dawson's getting blocked. Oh, man. The leaders are having a hard time getting around. I thought the 43 was going to go up and block the 42, but it didn't happen. John Dawson's trying to get out of there. This is what the other field wants, the other pack. I think anything else is happening. Taylor Orndorff's actually fell off the pace. He's about to lose 10th now to Jack Richards. I didn't think anybody's going to catch him. There's Red Bell. He can come up there. Uh-oh. There goes the leaders. Randy Carpenter is under Adrian Becker. This is for the lead as they go around Tim Fralick. Oh, and Seth Cole. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know what that was about. Seth Cole is trying. Oh, and James Qualls is coming up quickly on Tim Fralick. Oh, there they go. They're getting into each other. Now the 36 and the 52 are not slow cars, but the leaders do not want to work with them at all. See, they're slicing around them. And it looks like the leaders are going to get around them now. The second group, unfortunately, did not gain any ground on them. So these four cars here, they have completely cleared the cars. Oh, John Dawson's trying to. And they have. Now they're back single file from the front four. They've cleared Seth Cole and Tim Fralick finally. And still, Adrian Becker is still leading. Randy Carpenter is now up second. James Qualls is third, and John Dawson is fourth. It's a lot of pride for all four of these drivers to win this race. But probably none more than that 42 car. First time ever on the track with these drivers and everything. First time in the series ever. And she's been up there dominating this Gatorade Duel race. I know it's just a Duel race, but this is a very good sign for this car possibly this season, at least for the weekend here at Daytona. She wants to start third. She wants to start front, and there's more slow cars up ahead. Red Bell is going to get around Taylor Orndorff and take the 11th spot, and now she's going to go after her teammate Jack Richards for 10th. They're still in Tahari. He's still in 16th. A couple laps down, there's Sean Henley. Lap and a half down, there's Brody Banta. He's by himself. No man's land. And these cars have caught the two slow cars. And Jessica Lawrence says, adios, amigos. And here comes Alexander Dawson. He's going to try to go around. And there you go. James McLeod's not going under. James McLeod's going to get around. And now here's Jacob Bell. And they're finally through, but they're separated now. Kind of boring just trying to commentate four drivers. Oh, and Randy Carpenter got held up back here. Adrian Becker has John Dawson under her. Now he's going to go for the lead, but now Red Bell's going to be in the way. I believe she's not a slow car, though, but she could get in the way. Randy Carpenter's so far back, he's lost contact to the top three. Carpenter's in trouble. Looks like now it's a three-car battle. Now the 42 using the 4 as a drafting partner. And James Qualls is trying to work with the 56, but I think he has different ideas. James Qualls is making 3 wide, going for the lead. Red Bell is not on the lead lap. She just went a lap down. It's between the 6, the 56, and the 42. 41. There's Randy Carpenter, but is he going to be able to catch back up? Maybe he can get an assist from the 4 car, his teammate, Red Bell, but I'm not sure. Never figured out what happened to Matt Wells. Unfortunately, he's not going to get any higher at this point. So he's going to finish 20th. He'll be starting 39th in the race, I believe. Regardless. There's Brody Banta again. Jacob Bell. These 4 have caught each other again, it looks like. Finally. Didn't take long for them to catch that 20 car. She's getting kicked to the high side before Jessica Lawrence. Now Alexander Dawson has no help. But here comes James McLeod to come down. And we'll go back up here. Randy Carpenter. Wow. Randy Carpenter actually caught up to the front 4. If you conclude Red Bell. We got 3 laps to go. These top 3 are trying to pull away. Red Bell is pushing the heck out of that 42 car. The women are teaming up right here. Now she's going to pull out. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, so now here comes this 42. I guess she wanted her to come down. Now Red Bell's going to switch back up. But Adrian Becker's under John Dawson for the lead. Now Red Bell's going to go under John Dawson. Oh no! Adrian Becker, we warned about this, about the drivers. Some drivers might have had to pit. Adrian Becker, oh, the dominant car, has to pit, taking 2 laps to go. Oh, and another car's pitting. Tim Freilich, Jessica Lawrence are pitting. Wow. That's very unfortunate, especially for the 42 team. Those are coming here to splash and go. She ran it out of fuel. Some cars don't have that problem. It still could happen. We go back up to the front though. John Dawson, look how far ahead he is now. Red Bell is spaced out. She's not even on the lead lap. The 2 cars going after him are behind her. And they're racing side by side. Randy Carpenter dives under James Qualls. They're battling right now for second. Carpenter's going to get it. Uh-oh, it's John Dawson. John Dawson's out of gas. Oh, the 56 ran out. He ran dry. I didn't think it was going to be mandatory to have to pit, but they do. The white flag is out, and it's for Randy Carpenter now. Now, what's going to happen in this situation? Randy's teammate, one of his teammates, Red Bell, is directly ahead of him. Will she let him go and try to block the 6 for him? Will Randy Carpenter and James Qualls be able to make it on fuel? I don't think anybody else had to pit. No, it was... Oh, Brody Banta did. But we'll go back up to the front. And Randy Carpenter's diving under Red Bell. But she comes back down. James Qualls, he's sticking to the high side. Is the 41 going to have enough fuel? It looks like he has this in the bag. Randy Carpenter is leading. And he's not coming to pit road. One last effort for James Qualls to get around him. He's going to try, but it's not going to be enough. Randy Carpenter wins again at Daytona. He takes Gatorade Duel race number 1. He will start 3rd in the Daytona 500. James Qualls with a close 2nd place finish. We'll go back if anybody else pitted. I don't think so. James Qualls with a great run though in 2nd. He will start 5th in the Daytona 500. Alexander Dawson will start 7th after finishing 3rd. James McLeod will start 9th after finishing 4th. Jacob Bell is still the pole sitter regardless, finishing 5th anyway. So that means that 11th will go to whoever finished 6th. There's John Dawson. He ended up 6th. John Dawson will start 11th. That was a heartbreaker for him. And there's Adrian Becker. She will start 13th. She finished 7th in this race. What a heartbreaker that was, for sure. But Randy Carpenter is your winner today. And you see 2 cars dropped out of the race. You even really can count Matt Wells out because he was 25 laps down. He never left his pit stall. So I don't understand. I don't understand what happened. And I don't know what I was trying to say right there. Ugh, my words are going like 2-year-old. But there's your results for the first dual race. So Carpenter 3rd. He will start 3rd. James Qualls 5th. Alexander Dawson 7th. James McLeod will start 9th. Skip Jacob Bell, who will already be the pole sitter anyway. He was safe. John Dawson 11th. The 42 Adrian Becker will start 13th. Jessica Lawrence 15th. Red Bell 17th. Seth Cole 19th. Jack Richards 21st. Taylor Orndorff 23rd. Brody Banta 25th. Sean Henley 27th. Tim Freilich 29th. Soren Tahari 31st. Mike Becker 33rd. Jeremy Britt 35th. Jessica Miller 37th. but she will probably drop to the rear. She will probably fall. Actually, no. Since the 97 did not come back on the track, he will have to start in between them. He was basically out of the race too. So Ryan Duke 41st, Matt Wells 39th, and Jessica Miller 37th. That's where they will start. But those are the odd qualifying numbers. That's where they will be starting in the race. So it'll still be Jacob Bell, and I hope you guys did enjoy this race. I know at some point it got boring because the wrecks caused it, but didn't expect it to be that early. But we'll see what happens in the second one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And congrats again to Randy Carpenter on the dual race win. And this is it for the first dual race. I will see you guys tomorrow for Gatorade dual race number 2, and stay tuned this weekend for the first race for both the Mopar Nationwide Series and the Mountain Race Series at Daytona this weekend. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys tomorrow.